Oh, hey, and I heard of the false I killed, oh, hey, and I heard of the keen Lord Scrope. They had ta'en Bauld Kinmont Willie on Hannah beat, they hang him up. And Willie had but 20 men, but 20 men as stout as he. False I killed and never the Kinmont ta'en, we 8 scored in his company. They band his legs beneath the steed, they tied his hands behind his back. They guarded him 5 some on each side, and they brought him over the little rack. They led him through the little rack, and also through the Carlisle sands. They brought him to Carlisle Castle, to be at my Lord Scrope's commands. My hands are tied, but my tongue is free, and who will dare this deed of woe, or answer by the border law, or answer to the Bauld Buccleuch? Now hold thy tongue, thou rank reiver, then never a Scot shall set you free. Before you cross my castle yet, I trow you shall take farewell of me. Fear na you that, my lord, quo Willie, by the faith of my body Lord Scrope, he said. I never yet lodged in a hostelry, but I paid my lawing afore I gaed. Now word is gained to the bold keeper in Branksome Hall where that he lay, that Lord Scrope has ta'en the Kinmont Willie between the hours of nicht and day. He has ta'en the table with his hand, he got the red wine spring on he. Now Christ's curse on my head, he said, but avenged of Lord Scrope I'll be. Oh, is my basnet a widow's kirch, or my lance a wand of the willow tree, or my arm a lady's lily hind, that an English lord should lightly me? And have they ta'en him Kinmont Willie against the truce of the border tide, and forgotten that the Bauld Buccleuch is keeper here on the Scottish side? And have they ta'en him Kinmont Willie without neither dread or fear, and forgotten that the Bauld Buccleuch can back a steed or shake a spear? Oh, were there war between the lands, as well I wot that there is nane, I would slide Carlisle Castle high, though it were builded of marble stain. I'd set that castle in a low, and sloken it wi' English blood. There's never a man in Cumberland should ken where Carlisle Castle stood. But since nae wars between the lands, and there is peace and peace should be, I'll neither harm English lad or lass, and yet the Kinmont freed shall be. He has called him 40 marchmen bold, I trow they were of his ain name, except Sir Gilbert Elliot called the Laird of Stobbs, I mean the same. He has called him 40 marchmen bold, were kinsmen to the Bauld Buccleuch. We spur on heel and splint on spald, and gloves are green and feathers blue. There were 5 and 5 afore them all, wi' hunting horns and bugles bright, and 5 and 5 came wi' Buccleugh like Warden's men arrayed for fight. And 5 and 5 like a mason gang that carried the ladders lang and he. 5 and 5 like broken men, and so they reached the wood whose lee. And as we crossed the bateable land, when ta'en the English side we held, the first of men that we met we was so it be but false I killed. Where be ye gone, ye hunters keen, quo false I killed, come tell to me. We go to hunt an English stag has trespassed on the Scots country. Where be ye gone, ye martial men, quo false I killed, come tell me true. We go to catch a rank reiver has broken faith with the Bauld Buccleuch. Where are ye gone, ye mason lads, wi' all your ladders lang and he? We gang to Heddy a Corby's nest that one's not far frae Woodhouselee. Where be ye gone, ye broken men, quo false I killed, come tell to me. No Dickie at Dryhope led that band, and there never a word of leer had he. Why trespass ye on the English side, row-footed outlaws stand, quo he. And ne'er a word had Dickie to say, he thrust the lance through his false body. Then on we held for Carlisle town, and at Staneshaw bank the Eden we crossed. The water was great and Michael a spade, but never a horse nor a man we lost. And when we reached the Staneshaw bank, the wind was rising loud and hee, and there the laird guard leave our steeds for fear that they should stamp and neigh. And when we left the Staneshaw bank, the wind began full loud to blow, but it was wind and wheat and fire and sleet when we came beneath the castle wall. We crept on knees and held our breath till we placed the ladders against the wall, and say ready was Buccleugh himself to mount the first before us all. He's ta'en the watchman by the throat, he flung him down upon the lead, and then up been peace between our lands upon the other side thou hadst gained. New sound our trumpets, quo Buccleugh, let's waken Lord Scrope right merrily. Then loud the warden's trumpets blew, oh why is it dare meddle with me? Then speedily to work we gaed, and raised the slogan in and on, cut a hole through a sheet of lead, and so we won to the castle hall. They thought King James and all his men had won the house with bow and spear. It was but 20 Scots and 10 that put 1,000 in sicker steer. We coulters and we forehammers, we guard the bars bang merrily, until we came to the inner prison, where Willie of Kinmont he did lie. And when we came to the lower prison, where Willie of Kinmont he did lie, oh sleep you wake, you Kinmont Willie, upon the morn that thou'st to die. Oh, I sleep soft and I wake oft, it's lang since sleeping was flayed frae me. Give my service back to my wife and bairns, and all good fellows that spear for me. Then Red Rowan has hent him up, the starkest man in Teviotdale. Abide now, Red Rowan, till of my Lord Scrope I take farewell. Farewell, farewell, my good Lord Scrope, my glad Lord Scrope, farewell, he cried. I'll pay you for my lodging mail when first we meet on the border side. When shoulder high with shout and cry, we bore him down the ladder lang. At every stride Red Rowan made, I wot the Kinmont Sames played clang. Oh, many a time, quo Kinmont Willie, I've ridden horse baith wild and wood, but a rougher beast than Red Rowan I tween my legs have ne'er bestrode. And many a time, quo Kinmont Willie, I've pricked a horse who tore the furs, but since the day I backed a steed I ne'er wore sick cumbrous spurs. We scarce had won the Staneshaw bank when all the Carlisle bells were rung, 1,000 men in horse and foot came with the keen Lord Scrope along. Buccleugh has turned to Eden water in where it flowed frae bank to brim, and he has plunged in with all his band and safely swam them through the stream. He turned him on the other side, and at Lord Scrope his glove flung he. If you like now my visit in merry England, in fair Scotland come visit me. Sore astonished stood Lord Scrope, he stood as still as rock of stone. He scarcely dared to throw his eyes when through the water they had gained. He is either himself a devil frae hell, or else his mither a witch maun be. I would not hae ridden that one water for all the golden christenty.